Ginuwine's relationship with his ex-wife and her husband has been one many have talked about for a long time. Many can't understand the situation or how he could be so calm and nice in the situation. However, others agree that he is taking the higher road and a smarter one to boot. We are here to give you a little insight into their relationship, his family, children, and what his current love life is looking like these days. Ginuwine said for the sake of his kids, it was important for him to embrace his ex-wife's new husband, Professor Griff, of Public Enemy fame, wanting to keep the peace and things civil and easygoing between everyone involved so that the children could live comfortably without an added stress due to their parents' separation, giving the children a better chance to get to know their now stepdad while being involved in the circle and growing and learning the new family dynamic together. This was very important to Ginuwine and all he wanted for his family. Ginuwine has formed a pretty good relationship with his ex-wife's new husband, despite what fans may think. Back in 2017, Soleil married longtime friend Professor Griff of Public Enemy fame. Before her new marriage, she and Ginuwine were married from 2003 to 2015. Ginuwine has been nothing but supportive of the relationship publicly, which has greatly surprised some fans. He was asked in the Drink Champs podcast to show some love to his wife and her new husband. When he was asked about Professor Griff, Ginuwine called him his homie. Repeatedly, you said you needed me. You cheated me. And said he embraced him because it was important for him to set a good example for his kids. As an example, as a parent, as a man, if you have kids, you want to extend that for your kids, he said. As grown men, we have to extend that same courtesy to our kids and say, everything isn't always going to be perfect. You might get divorced, but this is how you do after that. This is how you make it right. This is the example you set for your kids. That's what I do, he said. I'm not mad. I'm mad at myself. I cheated. I did what I wasn't supposed to do, he admitted. So at the end of the day, I shouldn't be mad at him for scooping up a good woman that you was too dumb to know you had. That's my fault. Accept that man. Accept that dude. Shortly after that revelation, Ginuwine joked that at one time, his efforts to get to know Griff better were shut down. But since that time, they have come to a place of common ground and are in a good place. One time I asked him to go on the boat. He said, I'm not going on a boat with that Ginuwine recalled, laughing. I was like, yo, I'm trying to bond. As mentioned, Ginuwine and Soleil were married for more than a decade. They share 2 daughters together. Ginuwine has 9 children altogether. 7 are biological and 2 are his stepchildren. Looking back to the events that unfolded to lead to their divorce in the first place, Ginuwine admits he was at fault and the one to blame, and in cheating, he lost the woman he loved in their marriage, and another man stepped in. He holds no ill will or anger towards either of them, knowing he set the new path and their family live in motion when he cheated. Letting the new man into their lives and becoming friends has made the transition run smoother for everyone. For the kids' sake, he spoke up against people who initially questioned his ex-wife about her new marriage. Back in 2017, he quickly came to his ex-wife's defense when someone left a negative comment on her Instagram, claiming she left Ginuwine for Professor Griff. He has this to say in reply. Please stay off of her page mentioning me in any way, he wrote, continuing, Soleil and I are friends forever and much better that way. She is an amazing woman and I wish her and Griff nothing but love and happiness in their life and marriage. News of the soul singer's impending divorce first broke Monday when the New York Daily News reported that Ginuwine's lawyer, Bruce Beckner, referenced the divorce during a pre-trial hearing and an unrelated lawsuit against the performer. Gossip outlets immediately took the news as fact, referring to it as a quiet divorce since the musical pair hadn't mentioned the split publicly at all. Soon, though, the online chatter got so loud, mean, and cruel that Ginuwine addressed the rumors via Instagram, the social media tool that thankfully allows celebrities to churn out immediate public statements with the press of a button. We are not yet divorced, but we are currently separated and working towards coming to our own agreement without lawyers to amicably and fairly divorce, wrote Ginuwine in the caption of a somewhat incongruous inspirational quote. Quitting is just not an option. He went on to explain that rumors that Soleil, also known as Tanya Lumpkin, had left the singer broke was something people were making up on their end. He blamed the split on his poor choices and actions over many years. Tanya and Ginuwine were married in 2003, and during their marriage, they were gifted with two beautiful daughters together, Story and Dream. Ginuwine was a great father, being sure to appear for every fatherly event a father should attend, from chauffeuring the girls to ballet lessons, showed up at parent-teacher conferences, to attending church on Sundays. Soleil, whose one and only album was released in 1999, is a vegan yoga enthusiast. A source described that the couple are 100% normal. They're really good people, continued the source. It's sad they're not working out. Ginuwine is currently single. As mentioned, he was previously married to rapper Tanya M. Johnston from 2003 to 2015. And the couple had two daughters together, Story and Dream. Ginuwine has another 7 children from other relationships, including 2 stepchildren, Ramonda, Tiffany, Elgin, Janelle, Tajer, Story and Dream, with exes Claudia Jordan, Tanya M. Johnston, and Ashley James. Through the whole situation, Ginuwine still continues to do everything for his family like before, being with his children whenever able, and being the father they were used to before the split took place. Being a good father figure to his children is all that matters to Ginuwine, and teaching them what's right and wrong and how to admit it, learn from it, and move forward. As of today, Ginuwine is still single and in no rush to jump into a new relationship.